So as a small YouTuber, what are some mistakes that you can avoid? Hey, what's up guys? My name's Anthony and I was asked a question, what are some mistakes that small content creators can avoid making on YouTube? And remember, this channel is all about helping you guys out, grow your channel, grow your business, also your ideas, smash those goals as well, and kind of keep ourselves accountable for it. So I appreciate everyone taking the time out of the day to watch this video as well. And if you are, that's a good thing because that means you are working on something good. Now, I kind of like this topic as well because there's things that you're going to want to look out for and things that maybe you will second guess doing as a small content creator. And I think even bigger content creators can even benefit from what I'm going to be saying about this. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, what I will say is that we all make mistakes. You know, I'm not saying this is a video that you can't make any mistakes, but you will be able to look out for mistakes that you can avoid, at least that you maybe see coming. And remember that you also learn from mistakes. Anytime you do make a mistake, you know, you fall down, you get back up, but make sure you learn from that mistake and know not to do it again. Now, this first mistake I would say is giving up too early. There's so many awesome channels and content creators I've seen working on something, and just because they did not get the results that they were expecting, they give up. Now, always remember, when you do expect something, you already set yourself up to be disappointed, which is why I highly suggest is that you don't expect anything. You can also carry this again with you in life. Let's say if I'm walking down the street and you're walking down the street and you expect me to shake your hand as I'm walking past you, and I decide this day I'm not gonna shake your hand, then you're gonna be disappointed. But had you not expected me to shake your hand, you would have not been disappointed. I do want to let you know I would probably shake your hand. I'm just using this as an example. So just bear in mind, don't give up too early. You don't want to quit right before you've even gotten started. There is no time frame with success. You just have to put the work in and day out, and try not to compare yourself to other people. Everyone is different, meaning you could make the same exact content, but maybe people gravitate more towards me than you, or maybe people gravitate more towards you than me. So another thing is try not to compare yourself with others. That is also a big mistake too, and it will drive you crazy. Why is this person doing well and I'm not? Why did they get so many likes and I didn't? Why do they have so many subscribers and I don't? Stay focused on you. Use that as fuel to do better. So again, that's something that you can do. Use that competition to inspire yourself to do great things. This next mistake is quite important, I'd say. And one thing I've always kind of looked out after is small creators should really value their reputation in the early stages. You have to think that this is like a foundation as well. I think some people, especially in these days, they kind of say whatever they want online. They say whatever they want to any content creators, whether they're big or small, and they think that it doesn't really have some type of consequence. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. But what I want to say is, again, value your reputation. If you've been saying bad things online, people don't forget that. People will remember who you are, especially when you get to the top. So remember that, guys. Be nice, be positive, and again, treat others how you would want to be treated. If you spread negativity the whole time and let's say you get successful, no one's gonna like you really up there at the top. So that's why reputation is also so key as well. So, and again, people don't forget things. So don't take your position for granted. Don't think that, okay, because I'm a small YouTuber, no one's gonna notice me. I can say this, no one's gonna care. I can tell you now, I notice when I see a small creator saying something bad, saying something negative, and I won't forget it. So remember, reputation is key, because just as quick as you made it to the top is just as quick you will fall to the bottom. Another mistake I would say is not so much of a mistake. This is also kind of a learning phase, is not experimenting with your content. If you started doing videos on, let's say, making t-shirts, and you got really successful on making t-shirts, but you didn't really want to make t-shirts the whole time, you just did it because people liked it, there's gonna be a point where you're not gonna wanna do that. So I think you should really kind of gauge your content, see what you like to do, see what people like seeing you do as far as making content, and kind of find that balance, but just don't feel like you're stuck. Sometimes small creators feel like that they're just stuck in one thing, and then when I look at these channels, I'm just like, you have so much flexibility. I've changed content on multiple channels, multiple times in the early stages. And what better time to really mold your channel and find out what it is exactly you want to do and what it is exactly people want to see you do on your channel than in the early stages. It's a lot better to kind of sort this out as you're climbing up to the top than to be at the top and really trying to switch your content, because then at that time you've already molded a community and it's going to be really hard for people to adjust to this change. So it's always good to have your community kind of grow with you as you're changing things, and you'll get feedback from your audience. Okay, maybe they don't like this, knock that off. Maybe they like this, let's do more of that. Then again, to be at the top and you're not happy with the content that you're making and you feel kind of trapped that you can't really experiment. So again, I would say just experiment, see what it is you really want to do on your channel as far as content wise, and don't be afraid to switch up things. Again, you're still growing, you're still in the early stages. I promise you, it will only benefit you. Another mistake I would say is collaborating for no reason, just for numbers. Don't get caught up into the number game either. Don't think that, okay, I have 1,000 subscribers, I really need to collaborate with someone who has 10,000 subscribers or 20,000 subscribers just to be successful or to just kind of get you ahead. So don't think so much on the quick views. A lot of people think so much on the now. I want the views now. I want the numbers now. When you need to kind of start thinking like you're building a foundation. You know, it's not going to start out really big. You know, have you ever seen channels that just do really amazing and then it just kind of dies down really quick? And that's another thing where I say is like, as quick as you rise up is as quick as you can fall. So you want to enjoy this stage of building your reputation and much more, experimenting with content. And also don't be afraid to collaborate with people around your size and channels. That's also another thing. When I was growing my channel way back in the day, which I actually don't have this channel anymore, I had about 50,000 subscribers, and then I wanted to collab with someone and I think they had about 100,000, and they just kind of ignored me. They said even my subs were fake, which was like, wow, okay, so a person I thought that was really successful on YouTube at the time said that to me, and he didn't actually know me either as well. And yeah, it turns around now that I have a channel with 2 million subscribers, and again, that's something I would never forget, and I don't think they even do YouTube anymore. I'm not going to say any names or anything like that, but that's also one of those instances where I was like, wow, this person was really rude to me at one point, and now it's like I'm way more successful on the platform than they are. And what I will say is don't be afraid to also ask either. I do want to say that. I don't want to say like, hey, don't feel like you want to ask a bigger creator because you're intimidated by it. But I mean, the chances, let's say if you're a small channel, you're trying to collaborate with someone that's 2 million, maybe it doesn't even make sense. But do remember, you do miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And this last mistake I would say is relying on collaborations, guys. You don't want to rely on collaborations. You don't want to be known for someone else. You want to be known for you. So in the time that maybe you're collaborating and you're growing, maybe it's a lot of fun and maybe it's a good friend as well, which is nothing wrong with that either. But there are some times where you can be known for someone. So you want to make sure that you kind of build your own identity, you build your own channel, because let's say at some point you don't get along with this person anymore, you can't do videos with them, you don't feel kind of tied to them, and your audience is not really tied to you. So again, just kind of build your own brand. Think of it like that. But yeah, hopefully you found this video helpful with some mistakes that you can avoid. Again, guys, I don't want to say that, you know, mistakes are all bad, because there's also some hidden gems in making mistakes, because then you learn from them. But remember, you have to learn from your mistakes. But I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you have any comments, thoughts, also suggestions you want to hear me talk about, make sure to comment them down below. I'll be sure to read all the comments. Of course, I'm also working on some cool things to bring to the channel to help you grow your channel and much more. Also want to let you know that I have my setup down below in the description. They are affiliate links, so I do get a small percentage of the money if you do buy anything from that. So again, that's always appreciated as well. But thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you all enjoyed and found this helpful. So remember, you can do it. Keep growing your channel. Be great today. Smile and spread positivity, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.